All the cool kids are doing Instagram now. Brian taught them how to do it. About to leave for our tour for the day to go touring.
Where is Anja? Anja, you have sharp elbows. Do you have particular tickets for you earlier? Because not to be stupid.
The funicular ticket line goes on and 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 on. Anya's assignment this morning is to get the tickets. It looks like the funicular goes up to that point. Like that, except in the opposite direction.
One time.
She did good. Record time for getting the tickets. Record time. Excellent job, Anya. All right. We got tired of that hotel food, so we're going to McDonald's for some Egg McMuffins. Not.
Unfortunately, but this was a really important place to point out to people in Bergen, because this is obviously closed down, an umbrella repair shop. Yeah.
Umbrella repair shop. They do a good business here. Supermarket in Norway.
Looks like a stone building.
Oh, fake front. It's actually wood.
You can see that there is a
Fire brigades have a fit with places like this.
So it's a wooden building.
And they're mostly like this wood.
Painted to look like.
That looks like a bigger supermarket to me. Oh, Choo Choo Charlie. We're coming up on the anniversary of Pulse in Orlando. We were out of town when it happened. I turned on the TV the next day. I thought I was in the middle of the night. I thought it was a nightmare, but it was for real. We have two friends that would have been there that night, but one of them couldn't find his wallet, and the other one, his car broke down.
God is still with us, right? But you can't. God is good. Significant. Inappropriate.
This has been here since the 1600s. It was City Hall at one time.
And then the rest of the store, they just replenish from here.
Could be.
Look at those roses. Wow.
Built in the 1970s, the concrete is falling off.
And earlier also, you remember the two medieval buildings we saw yesterday when we came in? It's from the year 1600, exactly. So that building will be there forever. I hope. But look at this. It's taller than you thought.
Until they do some repairs, people are not allowed to walk on that sidewalk there.
It's also nice when it's windy too. You give me a wind shelter.
This is the city park and square.
This is where the Bergen citizens celebrate the 17th of May. And the 17th of May is the day of the Constitution. Yeah.
I tip my hat to the new Constitution. If people get confirmed, they get a Bunov, the national uniform.
They're so expensive, you see. So they are handmade and they are really beautifully crafted. If you go to one of these husflid shops, or go to any shop and ask for a bunad and look at the prices. Those you can buy ready, but often it's vest with buttons, The women, they get a shirt with a name, of course, and then they use them throughout the night. They use them for all big come for weddings, so you get married. He was only 15 years old when he was sent to Leipzig, the music conservatory there, to study music. And it was
Lots of kids out on field trips, I guess.
Well, there's a jewelry store here.
Boy, that looks like an old department store from the 50s or 60s or 70s.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I got you. I got the cutie.
Yes. Yes, I have.
also, this was, it did look like here, like in the part where we started with that umbrella repair shop.
They would usually build things exactly like they were before, after they were burned down, but this square they decided to do a more modern look.
Can come to the buildings burning, because imagine down there with these.
This is the Seafarer Monument.
Over the sea. So on the opposite side you can see the Vikings, but you can see the whalers, you can see the merchants.
Looks like an old bank that's converted into a clothing store. Heading towards the fish market.
Ah, yes. Crowded place. Look like you, they blend in. That's a good idea. Keep your bags. Where the fish market to the west. And then
Love the Segway. Segway's a good way to get around if you can afford them. We did a nice Segway tour in Florida. It's very enjoyable. They're very easy to operate too.
It's also being restored because they cover the facade with something that looks like it's Fastest way. They burnt down, rebuilt, and these are from the 1700s. So they aren't medieval.
These are
but
from the
no medieval.
1700s, those buildings I just shot.
In the Middle Ages during the Habs. This is where the airport bus stop used to be. So while you are visiting the facilities, I will find out to where they moved it. It's not far from here because I saw the airport bus moving. So there are some.
Here's the new airport bus stop. Inside the museum, waiting for the restrooms to open up. I'm going to get some footage.
Where products came from and where we are standing now was the seaside.
Have you ever tasted seawater?
Yeah. It's part of a small part of what used to be a very big ship. It came here and the king decided that fish could only be exported via Bergen so that he could. There's a quality. So here we have one here. So where we are is about where this gentleman is standing.
Fred.
Fred, where Fred is standing. That's where we are now. And this is over there, an area called that used to be called Holmen. Before is really this was also the religious center with the cathedral here where the bishops were based. She had escaped. She was an Irish princess who escaped because she was forced to marry. So they were quite powerful. The last thing that I can is the big final rune inscriptions on little wooden sticks. Here but also references to classical authors like Virgil or Ovid. But there's also a lot of humor in these texts. It's also used for daily communication. There's a few examples of that a man gets a message from his wife telling him to come home and things like that. Moral sayings. Yeah, so that's really nice. So we can just roll the
Oh, I'm sorry.
So most of the interior furniture were donations from, of course, for them, but also to the status of the sea. They made sure that their name was very visible. The main piece of art is new fishery techniques and industrialization. It wasn't in use anymore, but not so much.
Hanseatic.
But there was also schooling here. There was a court meeting once a year. So these were multifunctional spaces. I also had to pay attention that he wouldn't get too involved with the beer, because if
They
you
pointed at the bad
lose the
person.
stick, if someone took the stick from him, then he himself had to pay a beer fine. The names of the people who misbehaved were written on the blackboard here.
A lot
You
of
see this more like
rules.
finger again.
And the fines were paid in beer.
Crime, they will be tried in this court meeting. Then we have a strict internal hierarchy, shown here in this room by the special seats. We have here the buurthaat, the master of the tenement, who's in his place.
These were the
Then here in the
rules.
building itself, there was a social division, mainly in three. And
They would start the fire from behind the fireplace.
So there are two
A punishment
other rooms here.
stick.
Then we will just walk through them and then.
Once again, the rules. Pay attention to the rules. Or you get hit with the stick or pointed at with the other stick. And the stick that you got hit with was made out of something very unpleasant. That's where you paid your fines. This is another assembly room. A heater for the assembly room.
Firehouse connected to this room where we'll go to now. And you can see that these ovens were warmed from behind, on the back side.
The oven works from behind, just like the fireplaces.
Yeah, sure. Towel. Well, I'll look at that. I'm sorry.
Going down to the kitchen where the fire is.
Here we are in the firehouse of Bergen. And it was connected to the assembly house, the last one we were just in. So you can see here how through this door the oven would be used. This is also where cooking happened. As you can see, they would have a long fire, as they call it, right here in the middle, with the cooking pots hanging above it. Two benches there are also separated. There is, let's see, there's not, it's pretty self-evident how this. No, this was only used for the meals that were eaten here in the assembly rooms by the merchants.
So, okay, so the women didn't eat any
No, there
more?
were no women.
No, but I mean elsewhere in the town.
So there was not a lot of.
These rooms and these facilities and the no fire rule was only for the merchants in this area. In the regular town, the women could cook in their own fireplaces. Just to clear that up.
Okay.
I was just gonna keep doing a countdown for the picture.
Meet at the rope factory that we saw on the way into town. Very educational here at the Hanseatic League. That's an old place, whatever it is.
So this is a double tenement. You also have single tenements. If you walk through, then here's an example of that with a passage on one side and then the next tenement on the other side. You can see that there are galleries connecting the different trading houses that were in there. There could be between 5 or up to 10 individuals, but also offices, bedrooms, living rooms. So we're inside. You will see that when you have the entries. Connecting them. You can go up if they own this place on another floor. So these galleries were used for transporting goods, but also these cranes, sort of.
Love Amsterdam.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh boy, sea monster.